Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to spoilers for the upcoming year, one word sums up 2024 on Days of Our Lives the best: unexpected. Drama and a hint of trauma coexist on one side of the canvas. Conversely, love, sweet, sweet love. Additionally, there is mystery that could keep the Salem Police Department perplexed for more than a year. How many does this show have? Speaking of the police, Rafe, Harris, and the mayor's office are determined to clean up Salem's streets and are conducting investigations as our town's drug problem gets worse. In other news, Holly makes Tate look bad. Sloane would soon wish she was high. Little Jude's mom's downward spiral persists, while his christening is postponed. Paulina is also going through a difficult period, but it's not her fault. We will at last uncover the truth about her health scare. The thief gets closer to Maggie as Steve and Constantine play cat and mouse, each trying to discover what the other is hiding. By this point, shouldn't Maggie be able to recognize a rat by now? Though it's complicated, we'll always apply Sander and Sarah's relationship has changed. So we can't help but wonder whether they will be the couple getting married on Valentine's Day. Their relationship changes, and Victoria's custody is changed as well. Ultimately, Brady and Kristen quarrel about the future as Stephanie and Everett continue to connect over their shared history. The essence of their problem. He charges her of inciting his daughter Rachel's opposition to him. We assume that being in flux is nonetheless a more definitive place to be in than the one where Alex and Theresa land. Since Steve Burton has wrapped up filming at Days of Our Lives, it appears that Salem's newest police officer could be among the dead. After more than 30 years, the show shocked everyone when Burton's original daytime character Harris Michaels appeared on Beyond Salem. Chapter 2. He was enmeshed in the developing conflict between Bo and Hope at the moment, acting as Megan's brainwashed coon. He moved to the main show in 2023, a little over half a year later, and stayed in Salem even after Bo tragically ended. However, Daily Drama, the podcast host for Burton, and Bradford Anderson, Spinelli, of General Hospital, has now revealed that Burton wrapped up filming Days of Our Lives just in time for the holidays. Burton had a one-year contract with the program when he first arrived, but it looks like it has ended. Therefore, even though we are aware that Harris is leaving the show, there are still likely 5 or 6 months of scenes left before he does so. Harris met Ava shortly after switching from the Navy SEAL to the Salem Police Department. Their romance was soon cut short, and it doesn't seem like it will ever really take off. Although Harris's method of death is unknown, we do know that he will be shot thanks to the major season teaser. That will probably have something to do with Ava and Stefan's drug trade. But because that teaser was shot before Burton wrapped, it's probable that Harris will come out on top on that confrontation and find another excuse to leave Salem. However, since this is Days of Our Lives, there's always a chance he could return as a ghost and Ava will continue to grieve for another lost love that was taken too soon. In a Daily Drama shared YouTube video, he opened with the word wow. Well, I just wrapped up filming my last scenes here on Days of Our Lives, and I just wanted to express my gratitude to the entire cast, crew, and Days team. It's been incredible. It's unbelievable that a year has passed already. Thus, I want to thank the supporters very much. I'm very thankful all the time. Fans of Burton are well recognized of his roles as Dylan McAvoy on The Young and the Restless, and as Jason Morgan on General Hospital, while there is still no indication on what lies ahead for the daytime vet. Nobody knows where he'll land next, but as Burton himself said at the conclusion of his video, spoilers for Days of Our Lives suggest that Holly Jonas did not receive the medications she had believed to be in her possession. Was Clyde Weston aiming for Holly in order to reach E.J. Dimara? According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Clyde had intended for E.J. to use Dimara Enterprises to distribute his drugs around Salem. But when Ava Vitale discovered Susan Banks, it cost Clyde his leverage. After that, Ava assisted Susan in returning home, clearing her name and reuniting with her loved ones. Clyde, on the other hand, appears to be even less pleased with Stefan DiMera and is not happy that he had to make Ava work for him. Clyde still despises EJ and wants him to suffer for shooting Gabby DiMera, even if he has already ensured that the latter ended up with a broken leg. Is it possible that Clyde singled out Holly to make EJ pay for that? The day EJ shot Clyde to save Chad DiMera, he intended to kill him. But once the police were called and Clyde was saved, he was sent back to prison. Running a heroin network from within the prison, Clyde is back to his old tactics and feels untouchable. Who is going to rat him out after all? Definitely not the two employees working for him, Ava and Stefan. Naturally, Stefan turned to EJ, but he declined to assist in taking care of Clyde. Could Holly be handed the tainted tablets as a warning to EJ to keep away from this? Maybe Clyde was the one who arranged for Holly to get marijuana and made sure she was taken care of this time. Is Clyde planning to exact revenge on an adolescent? Is Clyde the one that switched medications? Now that Holly has overdosed, EJ is going to go after his brother and give him what he needs. But to be honest, Clyde wouldn't have been a problem if EJ had intervened and offered assistance when Stefan requested. EJ didn't need to be aware of the specifics. All he needed to do was tell the security team to comply with Stefan's request. EJ needed to have been more desperate to get narcotics off the streets. Given that he refused to deal with Clyde, has EJ's retaliation against Stefan and Gabby come back to haunt him? Will a helpless little girl perish because getting even with his brother is more essential than addressing a real threat? When Nicole learns that EJ is the reason her daughter is in the hospital, would she leave him? "Except my soulmate is innocent, and yours is a slimy dirtbag," Stefan replied. Leo, taken aback, pointed out to Stefan that Dimitri was his nephew. With a swagger, Stefan left the room. Sighing, Leo said in a whisper, "Dimitri." Johnny was taking a stroll with Channel in the park when Channel received a text from Paulina. "Abby came over to ring in the new year, and she just texted me not to come home," Channel stated. Channel questioned Johnny about their plans for the new year. Johnny gave Chanel a kiss. Everett and Stephanie decided in the town square that they have fled the party just in time. "We didn't need to stay with all the celebrating and the kissing," remarked Stephanie. As midnight arrived, fireworks burst into the sky above. With hesitation, Everett leaned in to give Stephanie a kiss. Chad saw them as he turned the corner and entered the square. Sarah and Xander stood outside his living room window, watching the fireworks burst. Xander and Sarah exchanged anticipatory glances until they were staring at each other simultaneously. Sarah gave Xander a kiss. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.